The Two Paths of Chief Okonkwo's House. In the bustling city of Lagos, where the horns never sleep and the sun rises with hustle, there stood a mansion tall and proud. That house belonged to Chief Okonkwo, a man known for his grammar, his big English, and his even bigger belief that education could solve anything. To Chief Okonkwo, education was essential. It had to touch every part of life. He would always say, "A child without education is like a goat wandering in the market, lost and of little value." He had two daughters. The elder was Chinaza, bold, sharp, and streetwise. She wore confidence like a garment and never feared to speak her mind. She would often say, "Books don't teach you how to survive in Lagos. The streets teach you how to succeed." Her father, he couldn't stand it. To him, Chinaza was a disgrace to the family name. She skipped classes, chased fashion and fame, and spent time with girls who knew all the shortcuts in life. No matter how much he shouted or paid for private tutors, Chinaza was not interested in books. Then there was Chidinma, quiet, focused, and gentle like the evening breeze. She was the type who would read her textbooks during family parties. Her father adored her. She was the hope of the family. Where Chinaza walked into parties, Chidinma walked into libraries. To her, her sister was wasting time. And to Chinaza, her sister was wasting life. Their mother, Mama Ngozi, watched both girls with tired eyes but a wise heart. She had seen the world. She knew that success comes in many forms. In the corner of her room, she would whisper to Chinaza, "My daughter, every path has its struggles, but if your eyes are open, you will find your way." But Chief Okonkwo wouldn't listen to that. To him, only classroom knowledge mattered. Then came the thunder without rain. Chief Okonkwo lost his prestigious job. Just like that, the company closed. No more sirens, no more power suits. The mansion grew quiet. The driver left. The cook stopped coming. Even the generator began to wheeze like an old man. Chidinma wept. Her scholarship dreams turned to dust. She sent resumes like messages to the wind. No reply. She didn't know how to hustle. Her books had taught her how to pass exams, not how to survive. But Chinaza? She rose like the morning sun. She dusted off her heels, called her friends from the street, and began to work hard. She sold clothes online, worked with influencers, and turned her phone into a business. She brought life back into the house, not just by buying electricity, but by bringing hope. Chief Okonkwo sat in silence, watching the same daughter he once condemned now feeding his family. One evening, as they sat under the mango tree in their compound, he turned to her slowly. "Chinaza, my daughter, I misjudged you." Chinaza smiled softly. "Father, not everything that shines comes from school. Education helps, but the street is not a curse. Everyone has their own lane." That night, the old chief learned a new lesson. That wisdom is not only found in classrooms. That survival is a different kind of knowledge. And that sometimes the child who walks her own path is still walking towards greatness. And from that day, the house of Chief Okonkwo was no longer a house of judgment, but a house of understanding. Moral of the story: life does not have just one road. Some people go to school, some hustle, but all are journeys. Respect every path because you never know which one will bring light to the house.